On May 9th, 2018, a dinosaur was seen prowling near the Pueblo Railway Museum's D Street shop. The creature spent much of its time near the museum's Trackmobile Express train. The towering T-Rex, taller than the train itself, seemed to be eyeing the small, tasty-looking dinosaurs on top. Maybe that blue one tastes like raspberry. But this isn't a prehistoric meat-eater looking for a snack. This gentle giant is one of our museum volunteers, John McDowell, seen here in March, playing the role of the Easter Bunny. So, how do you transform one of these into one of these? Let's find out. 2 weeks earlier, on April 29th, a package arrives at the offices of the Pueblo Railway Foundation. As our master of disguise, John McDowell, looks on, our secretary, Deanna Applegate, and our tour guide, Ron Roach, start tinkering. It's an inflatable costume, so it must be treated with care to avoid damage. Getting into it takes patience and a little practice. Gotta get those legs figured out. A battery-powered air pump operates continuously, keeping the costume inflated and bringing in a constant supply of fresh air for John. In just a few minutes, our T-Rex is big, bold, and ready to roar. Volunteer Colin Moline, who is only now entering the office from a back room, is about to get quite a surprise. The costume has gloves, but in the end, these turned out to be too cumbersome. John McDowell, already taller than average, gains another foot in height thanks to the costume. The T-Rex is named BJ for Big John. Welcome to the team, BJ. It's now May 9th, and our T-Rex Express, crawling with dinosaurs, has been parked outside the D Street shop. BJ the T-Rex arrives for his big dress rehearsal. Time for BJ to put all of those teeth to good use and smile for the camera. Standing next to our trainload of dinosaurs, BJ is an imposing sight. Our costumed carnivore sees where he's going through a couple of small windows in the neck of the costume. It's a limited view, but it gets the job done. The shade from the train's people carrier is a good place for BJ to stand tall and look scary. To minimize wear and tear on the costume and on John, the walkthrough is kept to only about 10 minutes. Once BJ has exited the stage, volunteers Colin Moline and Ron Roach drive the T-Rex Express and its collection of critters back inside the D Street shop. It's the day of the event, May 19th, and here comes our T-Rex Express, headed towards the Pueblo Union Depot right on schedule. Our volunteers for today's train rides, Paul Brown and Colin Moline, prepare for their first passengers. There's a future paleontologist now, checking out our prehistoric specimens. BJ, our larger-than-life dinosaur in tennis shoes, makes his grand entrance. BJ picks out a spot next to Wayne's gift shop to greet our guests when they come to purchase their train tickets. But while the cool, pleasant weather for the event was ideal, ridership was low. Other Pueblo area events, particularly a concert and barbecue at the nearby Arkansas Riverwalk, resulted in just 32 tickets sold. On the bright side, everyone who did come out to ride our trains enjoyed themselves and let our volunteers know how nice the rides were. In addition to Cullen and Paul on the train, the Pueblo Railway Museum thanks volunteers Reed Adams, Bill Byers, Ron Roach, Petar Sredoyevich, Deanna Applegate, and Jerry Dandurand for their efforts to put on the T-Rex Express event. Special thanks, of course, to John McDowell, the hit of the day as BJ the T-Rex. And of course, the museum wishes to thank everyone who came out on this day to attend our event and ride our trains. Your patronage is always appreciated. Next up for the museum, America's birthday on July 4th, a rare opportunity to take a ride on our one-of-a-kind Patriot train. We're also pleased to announce that following a 3-year absence, the Pueblo Railway Museum will return to the Colorado State Fair in late August. We look forward to seeing you this summer at the Pueblo Railway Museum.